I started this game. This game cool as hell. Don't get it trippy or nothing like that, bro. But I'm playing this game, right? I just downloaded it yesterday. Don't know nothing about it. I seen a video and it seemed whatever. You know, I be bored playing GTA and Call of Duty all the time. So I started this up. Man, I got to playing this, bro. And tell me why this game started talking shit to me, bro. So I had to, I had to get in this, bro. I'm likely to start it over again just because I ain't get that far, but. I'm gonna see how it go. Cause you know, if I started over, you know, what I did to make them talk shit to me, I would know better then to do it. So I'm gonna just continue on from where I'm at, and we'll just see where it goes, how it gets. You know what I'm saying? And this movie is
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
get
A
this shit.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, damn. So chill out. But
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
uh, I don't know where I'm at. My bad. My controller's acting a little wonky. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That look cool, but what's in there? I'm gonna go through here, bro. Fuck it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yo, like, you see this? They talking straight shit to me, bro. Like, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. My controller's a little wonky. You gotta use how it's working. They get to talking shit to you on here, bro. Do not jump from the cargo. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping from the cargo lift. What? If you jump off the cargo lift, you'll die, right? So what? How you gonna charge me $5,000? Alright. So you can't jump off. I guess you just sit on here and let it go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Chill out, bro. I got some shit going on with me. I don't need you talking about her. Where's she at? Stop playing. I was probably just kidding. There's a good chance. It's the only door, unless I want to commit suicide. If I get back on here, where's it gonna? I don't want to get on here and it takes me somewhere I don't want to go. Look, bro. Hold up. What happens if I go back on here? Now I'm feeling a little indecisive. Oh, alright, damn, alright, for sure. I really hate that they shut the door behind you. Like, you can't be indecisive at all, but it's okay. The fuck, bro? It's nothing through here. Am I dying? Oh, shit.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck you doing? How the fuck you pick up the phone? The fuck? Hold up. Crouch L2. Alright, so. The fuck? How the fuck you pick up the... My bad, I don't mean to cuss it. Did I do it? this?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Nigga, that don't sound like my bird.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about it.
Oh, shit.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
That's not
I'm
what
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Can't. You know. Can I? What happened?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Hold up. Controller tweaked out. Boy, I'm talking about for real. I can't even do nothing. I'm sorry, you're my. Oh, that was scary, bro. This game fucked around. Bro, don't tweak. All right, let's get it.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 4, please.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him. And every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Kind of phrase.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. No, he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
The bed looks nice, but that's it. Why the chair? But yo, this how you live, bro? This is crazy.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Best to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
The fuck?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Whoa. Give me fucking.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I will switch controllers, bro. To go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Bro, I'm not pressing it. How long they gonna let me sit? This game crazy, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you talking if you know what I'm saying? Hold up. This remind me of Detroit Becomes Human. I ain't gonna lie, cause you know the decision making and shit. I get real you know, I get real crazy about it. Indecisive. Look, I ain't pressing it. You see, I'm not pressing it, and what? Nothing's happening.
You see?
Oh damn, I accidentally
Can
pressed
he
it.
just not hear me?
Bro,
How
what?
can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every
Nigga,
second he
my
remains
bad.
here,
You
he's
know what?
electing to kill himself? How
You
can
know
I
what?
get him to see what I see?
Nigga.
How can I make him look at himself?
But when I didn't press it, nothing happened. To question nothing. Please press question nothing. Bro, I don't press a button, nothing will happen. Can I press this? This is how you interact, right? You seen it. Man, look. I don't know. I might need to watch the video
I
again.
can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And
I think I just lost. I think I lost the game. Damn, I think I just lost. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Bro. Let me tell you something. This was the shortest game I ever played in my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was so short. I feel like I'm gonna restart back where I was at. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Nah, now I'm all nervous and fuck and shit, bro.
all of his co-workers were gone.
This is exactly how it started when I first started.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, so I died. For sure. I definitely died, bro. So we're finna try this again. I ain't gonna lie, this game is fucking
When
me up.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, okay. See, look, the first time I had went through the right, because I wasn't really listening to him. Fuck.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
This is how I was supposed to
Feeling a
go.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so this is just like a daily schedule type. Do not alter without consulting the the whiteboard manager. I do it anyway. I can't see. Out of the broom closet. Is this what I'm on? Is this slideshow? Is that what that sound is? Wait. Oh, okay, so it is a slideshow for sure. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh. It said get somebody out of the broom closet. I know y'all seen that. Can I just go in here and not
Stanley
shut?
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
For sure. Is it up? Alright. Making sure? Damn. Oh, this ain't going. I'm about to say. I want to see my options. What? Oh, there's a bathroom for sure. Oh, I'd have been stuck in that joint. He's at the boss's office, so I ain't going in here. I'm finna change this controller, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because this is making me mad. Let me go get a controller. Hold on, give me 1 second. Controllers, and that didn't work out, so I can't do nothing but blame the person for the controller. So let's get back to it. I can look out me, but what is that show called with Franklin, the coke dealer, bro? I don't know what that show is called, bro. For the life of me, I don't know what it's called. And I don't like Netflix. I'm finna put on something else. Anyway, this is the boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Shit. 8. You see how hard it is to do for me? Damn.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh my God,
trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I know what it is, bro. It's just this controller, bro.
2845.
My bad. 28. God damn. I'm finna buy another controller when I go back to work.
Forgot, but it turns out that the
Boy.
emergency override kicked in,
You see
and the
what I'm saying?
door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, what did he do?
You see what I'm saying, bro? This guy was just talking. He just be talking shit, like, bro, like, you don't know me. I will fry your chicken, boy. Stop playing with me, folks. Dang, son, what door open? Damn, he just be talking like, yo, like this is easy for me or something. Oh, I can go back through. That's lovely. What's the truth then? You see that, bro? He just was talking crazy. Oh, see, you know what the thing is about that is, Alright. What? Up? I like how I pressed up and I'm going down. But what if I start over again? Like, what's your problem? Do I gotta keep doing this like over and over and over again to like get to the point of the story?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What the type sauce is this, bro? Hey, yeah. This is like, what the fuck? This shit is sorry. Press the button, I'm assuming.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
See, this is what I was supposed to see the first
Did he
time,
have
but
the strength to find out?
I wasn't paying attention. I was just talking. I press something. Fuck? Oh, no. Oh, I didn't peep. My bad. Saying like Call of Duty. The control.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I can't play with this controller like this, bro. You could try, but it's not gonna work. Like, I just came off
Mind Control Facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, it depends on how you think, honestly.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just go through the door, cause shit be closing. Mind controls idle awaiting inputs.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So, would that be me turning it on or off? Am I being slow? I might be being slow. The fuck? So should I... Oh, wait, it's on this side, so I'm press on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
So can I
I'm
turn
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. This is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
So should I just go?
Precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start.
You gonna talk for 2 minutes?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Bro, if I go back out here, bro, this is gonna shit.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
You can't even sprint.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Bro, what do you mean?
You know what?
Can I go through a door?
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Yeah, you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
There we go.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I have no
Or did
clue.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it
Gonna be
off?
talking
I
shit.
mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These number buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley. You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This isn't a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Are you dead serious,
Blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Hell nah.
Choice.
You can't even run.
Or don't.
Where's the
It's
three?
all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the
guy
moment I
sucks.
say
Sorry,
happily ever after.
Damn, bro, this is Saw, bro. What type of Saw shit is this? Yeah, you talk shit to me the whole time. Like, what the f? It's so simple, but it's not at the same time. Maybe I'm just being slow. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm talking while he's talking and shit. I'm so terrible at this. Niggas were just playing for speed, bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, this again. Okay, for sure.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This guy sucks. This narrator sucks, bro. I swear to God.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's sure.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Out of the green club. Chill, bro. Alright. I'm still going in here.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is it. I ain't gonna lie, it's got my attention though, for sure.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
This is my controller, bro. Excuse it. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What's that show called? Okay. What called, bro? I can't even think. I don't watch that, bro. Snow. I got it. I'm finna put it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This is Saw, bro. I done this like twice now, so I know not to go through there, but I don't know what's through there. I went through the right door and see, you know, it's a lot of shit. It's a whole lot of shit, bro.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Now they were trying to pull it up on here, bro. This is what I'm talking about. I need my iPhone back.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This nigga is sawing me, bro. This is sawing the Vindicator? Whoa, God.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
My shit's acting bonkers.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
This shit
spent
is
his
funny.
entire life utterly blind to the world?
This whole game is a mind fuck, bro. This shit is not funny, bro. They just killed me
The heart of
twice.
the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Got you. Mind control idols awaiting inputs. Yeah, I know what to press now, shawty. Yeah, me. What the hell is Snowfall on, bro? Is it Snowfall? I'm sure it's Snowfall. It's not even popping up, bro.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I almost said it. I almost said it. I was close.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
This better not be the end of the game, bro. Beat the game. Fuck. Oh hell no, bro. Get your first trophy. What? Is that it? Are you telling me that's it? I was supposed to do everything else? You capping, bro. Oh hell no, bro. That was it?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not at all. But it was because I wasn't paying attention and I was doing a bunch of other shit.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Pick me up. Die.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
They don't let you open the closet no more. That's crazy. What? Huh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I kind of want to do it again because, you know what I'm saying? Like, the closet door was shut. I could go through here. I could do whatever. If it ends again the same way, then I go through other doors and all. But if it don't, then
the moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
What is it? 228-545?
Anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the box. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Yo, this... I'm not gonna lie, this narrator is hectic. This narrator needs to stop. So yeah, just sit and chill.
Soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
This guy needs to be stopped. It was the same number, so I'm gonna go through the escape door this time. Look, my control. This nigga, bro. This guy, bro. This guy funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This guy's really funny. He like, you should have heard it when I first started. He started talking shit to me, bro, and I was getting so mad, bro. Like, why are you talking shit to me, bro? I'm trying. It's my controller. It's not me. This is like a 3-4 year. This controller is really
straight
old.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or I want to go through here.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, I mean, damn, why you gotta say it like that?
Of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
But I kinda wanna know what's through there. Violent death? Like, what, is someone gonna attack me?
Nope. Still on board with death?
I wanna see, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen other than me dying? This is a really
The door
long
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
This guy is fucking... He's an asshole, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I know he's trying to help, but fuck
At this
you.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, somebody chase me? Oh, no. I want to know what violence is. I'm doing... That's 40 of death. That ain't shit. This is a 40 of death, but this is a long hallway. At this point, I will die. Like, let me think of something else. There's something else I could do. He blows up. But they shut the broom closet. Why they lock the broom closet? You know what I'm saying? Like, I done went through the broom closet twice. And then they locked it this time, so I couldn't go through it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. But I just figured out what happens when I do the jit. You know what I mean? But then I know I'm gonna die when I get through here. I just don't know how. Like, the first time I died, it was crazy. Well, it wasn't crazy, but there was a lot of walking involved. Like, I was going through doors left and right. But that one just like I'm gonna fall straight to my fucking death, and that's just it. And then this guy's being a consistent asshole about it. He's gonna go consciously walk to your fucking death. I don't remember. Did this door shut? Sure. Oh no, it didn't. Can I go back up?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay. They got the wire, bro. Where were we? Okay. Through here.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's
Okay.
still just exactly what it is.
Shut the
What a
fuck.
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
I thought
This
you.
has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all this?
This guy's an asshole, bro. I can't lie to you. I was just on what Max. I wanted to see what the fuck. Is it on Hulu G?
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm getting off of this after this time, I ain't gonna lie, cause this shit is just like...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, damn. I don't want to log in on there, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'm be honest.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
See that shit? You heard that? Oh, I can't even go up it right now. Yeah, bro. sure.
And when at last he found the sword... blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Blackness.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, is that so?
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Again, you mean? Because he was happy doing his job. Okay. Oh, I got... All right, now.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that it had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Still see stuff.
the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nice.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. And now I'm starting over.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. That was a nice ending. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Think it'll happen again if I do it again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, and I go back to the one on the right because
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
what? I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. That's what? I'm sorry, cursive is in my strong suit. Oh, that's a lovely purse. My bad, I'm distracted. Anyway. Hard-headed as I am, I go through a different door. Come on, speak. Talk your shit, gang. Go up. Yeah. There we go. There we go. You press up outside to press up again inside. That's stupid. I've been in here a long time. What? Damn, can I go down? I didn't think you was gonna keep me here the whole time. Nice. Take you nowhere. Nowhere at all. Okay. For sure. And I can't go back.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Oh, damn,
Quelle
alright.
surprise.
Damn, alright. For sure. You got it. He mad now, huh? I'm getting hungry. I'm not mad at the game, but I thought it was gonna be more. I'm not gonna lie.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I ain't gonna lie, at this point I'd rather you
Although
saw
this
me
passageway
again.
had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Melly said, suicidal. Let me stop playing. Hold up. Oh, damn. That was a long fall. I'm talking about dropped it. You heard the wind and haul. That would have scared the fuck out of me. Oh, snap. And that's it for him. Oh, it's not it for him? How the fuck did you survive that?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know.
Oh, no, we good. We good. Bro, we good. That's crazy.
Eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I ain't think I was like that, bro.
Stanley.
How you doing, Angelo? Gangster?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
It's over. Bitch, what? I appreciate it. Second chance at life. This Stanley, alright.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
It's cool, gang. What's this?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, okay. Understand. I understand. Oh, this is the job. I get it. Oh my God. My nigga, this is crack. This is hectic. Stanley's computer, bro. This is hectic, bro. This game is just a mind fuck, bro. I'm talking about raw diesel, no condoms, no lube, no nothing. Look at this. What's this? Hold up. Let's see this. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound has a mix of keyboard, stroke, and a synthesized tone. craziness, bro. But then it's like, these are the credits. Alright. But what side do you go? Hold up. Oh, can I just see? Can I just see both sides? Is this hard? Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. The office. Bro, what? This is... I'm not gonna lie. You gotta explore all the ways to die type. Do you feel me? I was in the elevator for damn near 16 hours. It's another door right here. It's not a door, but it's another... These aren't doors, so maybe I can explore this whole thing. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Huh? Let's read that again. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Huh. This is kind of cool.
You'll probably spend the next hour trying to stop. I'm just going to make this easy on you. Story. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever. Then he pushed the number 4.
Underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Stanley walked over the bridge. Stanley pushed the number 6.
Bro, this is the credits, bro. This walk around is just the credits and how the shit was developed. Okay. Yeah, and all of them pretty much led up to this point. I ain't even seen none of these levers, bruh. Shortly, my bad. Shortly after starting to build it, it was far too jokey, and the noise for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Okay. Like Tron. Okay. Yeah, these credits are like extremely long, bro. Like I ain't ready to finish, like. Cause like I like exploring and whatnot, but it's a whole lot, brother. You hear me? My bad. I'm watching something. Hey, chill, folk. That's where I came from, right? Damn, alright. On TV, it's crazy. Is it though? Oh, damn. What? Bro, you didn't just see that? So you can't press it? Alright, I ain't finna get peed off about this.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Let's go through shit, fuck it. Let's do here, gang. I'm assuming this is how I restarted.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
Nah,
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Who is one another? Oh,
But listen to
damn!
me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Turn off my PlayStation.
Choose it.
I don't gotta work. I ain't turning this shit off. Chill! Oh, damn. Well, that was the Stanley parable. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. I might be lying to you, but I'm not a liar. I could be lying. No, I might be lying to you, but I'm not a liar. I'm gonna let that just sit. And y'all basking that shit. This right here. Big ass waste of time. And place storage. No faking.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. That's it. There's no heard her. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow. Peace out.